You hear that? The red dot is on. Listen, I'm finna ask these questions and they be spot on. All right. Super hot fire. Listen, tell him I'm coming up for him next. Cause the soldi man, you know his words are blessed. I'm here with the one and only, y'all. I'm truly honored to be in the presence of an underground god. All right, this shit is serious. All right, next level stuff. My friend, introduce yourself.
You already know who it is, nigga. It's Lacy, L-E-C-I-E, Lacy, not Lacey, not Lessie, Lacy, nigga.
Wow, Lacy. Am I saying that right, Lacy?
Yup.
All right, had to come correct from my boy. All right, now, how'd you get into the underground scene? How did it all start? How'd you get here? Elaborate.
Shit, bro. Damn. So, it really just started, like, I was on SoundCloud, right? Just, like, listening to music, bro. Cause, like ever since the jet, I love listening to music and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was always into music and shit like that. But, I was just, like, listening to shit on SoundCloud. And, like, random shit was playing. And, one of my best friends, bro, like, to this day, bro, like, I heard that nigga's song. And I was like, yo, this nigga hard. What the fuck is this shit? Bro, it was a crush. Like, nigga made hexcore. Like, that shit was so fire. I ain't never heard something like that before in my life. And I'm like, bro, like, this is so different. This is so hard. And I was like, yo, like, this shit is hard. And I was like, I had looked up his username on, like, the hashtags and Instagram, and I saw, like, niggas was making edits to him and shit. So I was like, hey, yo, this nigga cool. And then, I followed him on Instagram, and then motherfucking, I saw he had a little collective and shit. So I was like, hey, yo, let me join that shit. I wasn't making music at the time, but I was like, I would, like, edit photos and shit and make covers and shit like that. And I used to, like, draw a little bit. Not for real, though. I can't really draw like that, but, yeah, I made a little logo for the group and shit and all that. But yeah, like, just seeing, like, everybody in that bitch, like, making music and shit. And I was like, yo, like, that's crazy. Like, niggas really, like, with the bare minimum, I really used to think, like, a nigga would really have to, like, go into the studio type shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's just, like, really have all this equipment and shit. But seeing all these niggas just doing it on, like, a little ass mic with their laptop, I'm like, yo, like, I can literally just jump into this shit right now. Like real shit. Like, all the niggas I was around when I started really my inspiration. Like, you feel me?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, you touched on a lot of good stuff right there, and I would like to start off with, like, the barrier of entry to get into the underground is quite low nowadays. Like, people can really literally start with one of them basic ass Xbox mics, plugged it in, and go on FL Studio, get them a cracked version, and do their thing. And I kind of love that. I love that because a lot of the people, like 10 years ago, like, people think you gotta get, like you said, get into the studio and, oh, I gotta do this, and then I gotta do this, and then, nah, everything is unorthodox. And one of the beautiful things about music is that there is no one right answer, and that's one of the beautiful things about that.
Facts. No, yeah, it is hard as fuck that, like, really anybody can do that shit, because, like, there's really a lot of beautiful minds, you know what I'm saying, that could just, like, make, like, the craziest shit. But like in the past, they would not have been able to do that shit, real shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Niggas can really just, like, express themselves, like, so much easier now. I love that, like, real shit. But then, like, there's just niggas who just ass. Like, shit. I like shit, bro.
I get you. I know exactly what you mean, right? Because it's a double-edged sword. The thing, though, and I feel like because a lot of the young people who, like, got in early, right, and made the changes, changed the game and shit like that. When I first heard the underground music, I really felt like that shit was speaking to me. Like, this is where I belong. I really felt a sense of belonging because at first, like, I started getting hip in, like, 2019 listening to Eric DOA, right? But then I got more into the jungle of SoundCloud, and then I heard Axe Terrell, and it was out of a mix. I didn't know who he was yet, but I heard the song Eyes Glowing Red and how it was, like, pixelated and shit, but it was, like, also melodic. I was like, yo, this is, like, because I love video games, right? And so he was able to connect that influence audibly, and I really felt, like, spoken to. It really wasn't anything I've ever heard before, right? And this is the thing, people come in and then they try to start imitating, but they end up muddying the waters, you know?
Real shit. Nah, bro, like, I don't even know where to begin. Like, fuck, nigga. Like, I really do, like, I ain't even gonna say that, but, like, I dislike a lot of niggas in this like, this underground, like, part shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of shit. It's like, it's almost like, you know how, like, hella niggas is doing plug and B and shit, you feel what I'm saying? it's like no matter like where you at in any scene, like it's always gonna be hella niggas just like, you know, like hella niggas just copying, not really speaking from their heart type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like not really making like original shit. And like, you know, I could get that. Like especially if you in the mindset to just make money and you don't really care about music, then you know you would follow the trends and shit. And I'm not gonna say I can completely respect that, but I get what goes on through niggas' heads. But fuck, what was I saying? Damn. Oh shit. Nigga. I was like, fuck. Damn, I forgot what I was saying, gang.
You were talking about how like people started doing that with plug and B.
Oh no, yeah. Like you know how plug and B, like hella niggas be copying and shit. And just like, yeah, like no matter where you go, like there's always just gonna be niggas that copy and shit. And like, oh yeah. I was like I get how hard it is to be original. Like true originality is just something that can't really exist in the time that we have now, because it's like almost everything has been done. You feel what I'm saying? And like just in the world we live in, like we kind of in a box. Like it's hard to think outside that box because the world is so big with like what 8 billion niggas on it. Like bro, that shit, like it's hard to be original, but like, you know, niggas can at least try. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Like one of the things I noticed, right, and is people I said this in a previous interview, but people, it's not just music as well. People bring like this socialness to it. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why, like, I feel like what you said, people used to get in the game just to make money because it was profitable. Now I feel like people are getting into the game just because they want to look cool to their friends. That social capital instead of that monetary capital, right? And so when one of the things I noticed, right, and this is my main reason why I don't like underground communities in general, because the better you get, the more likely people are gonna try to snake you, because they see the work, they see the progress, they see the results, the numbers or whatever they're fixated on, and they be like, man, how can I get a piece of that? So if they can't contact you, they'll just clone you. That's exactly what the fuck they'll do. And so it's very dangerous.
I think it is sad, to be honest, like that so many niggas, you know, just like, and it's crazy, bro, it's crazy. What's even crazy, like I seen like real stand-up niggas, bro, like real good ass people, for like, you feel me, just like have their whole mindset change because of the shit that goes on in music. And the craziest part is like niggas not even really up yet. Like it's called the underground for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Like if we really all just like work, you feel what I'm saying, just like on some real like genuine, on some real shit, like niggas, like bro, we will all be up, like real shit. But like niggas weak. That's shit, I'm gonna say that niggas weak, bro.
I think that's the perfect word for it. Because check me out, I be getting put in the random fucking group chats. Like earlier today I was in the gym, right, and then I get put in this group chat, boom, my phone start buzzing, bzz, 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 right, see what it is, and I'm in this little rap underground group chat. Now people be like, oh, I want it to be a collective, I want it to be this. But what ends up happening is that people just start sending their music but not really networking like that. And it's because it's that social appeal. People just want to look cool, but not do the work to be cool. And that's that weakness, I swear to God, because people are afraid to commit. Like what I'm saying is, essentially, people are posers. All right, that's just not no other way to say it, bro. All right, but enough about the community. Let's move towards some of your music. What motivates you as an artist? If you could, to put into a few words, what would be your message to your audience?
My message to my audience? Shit. Them niggas don't care about you. So return that same energy. You feel me? Don't care about these niggas. Don't care about what they think. You feel what I'm saying? Just like. You know what I'm saying? Be happy. You feel what I'm saying? Cause niggas gonna try and bring you down. Like no matter what you do, it's always gonna be somebody. It's always gonna be somebody or something that's gonna try to ruin your mood and fuck up your energy. Fuck that, nigga. Just do you, bro. Like real shit. Be happy. Do whatever the fuck make you happy. Ignore that bullshit. Like real shit.
Very well put. Eloquently put, my friend. Because truthfully, that's just like a 10 out of 10 response, and it's much better than just be yourself, right? Because people. It does that solution, like that doesn't offer the tools to like be yourself, because people get judged all the fucking time, and then so they just revert to whatever they were doing before. And do you ever in your artistic experience, like experience haters, you know, and like, does that ever affect your process?
You know, like here and there, niggas be talking shit, but I don't really care like that. It never affects like my shit, like my work. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm always in the field doing my shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, not that anybody can say we really like change the shit that I'm doing, because whenever I make music, a lot of the time I'm not really just like I'm just like, I don't even know how to put it into words. Like I'm just making that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like ain't nothing else in my mind but what I'm finna make. You feel what I'm saying? You feel
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you are into your own world. You are building your own mythos where you are the hero and don't else shit matter.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Bro, that's for real the key, and I think that's what kind of the whole underground is built upon. Like I'm talking about the good part, and because truthfully, like people come to the underground because they don't connect with the mainstream in the first place. Like it's corny, you know, and the underground has messages and from the music that the mainstream just don't get. So I see a lot of your imagery, bro, and it's like your imagery is not grunge, but it's very like futuristic almost. Like it's cold blue. I where does some of your imagery come from, and what does it mean?
Shit, bro. I don't even know where to begin, bro. Like a lot of like the way I really present myself and shit, it's really just out of like the nostalgia. But I'm not gonna say nostalgia because it's not even that. It's this feeling of nostalgia of something I haven't experienced before. You feel what I'm saying? As if it's nostalgia from a past life. You feel what I'm saying? But that feeling is there, and I try and grasp that, and I try to express that's what you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like that's, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I think, allow me to extrapolate right quick. Like, you know how back in the day, I'm obsessed with like early 2000s, PS2, Nintendo 64, like a lot of Japanese stuff, but a lot of early American stuff, like advertisements even. They had this feeling of like the future was gonna be something better. Like it was positive, it was optimistic, and it cared, you know. And it seems like nowadays everything is great, you know. And I see through your imagery like there's life to it, and I love that. What if you could put into a couple of words, you know, you mentioned nostalgia of something that never like happened yet. I'm trying to say, how does that connect with your music? You know, how does that build on top of that?
Shoot, actually, for a long time, like that shit wasn't like connected at all. It was completely like, you know, like irrelevant, like completely separate from each other. You feel me? But like recently, I've been trying to like I've been experimenting different sounds and shit, and I've been trying to get that same feeling out of my music. So I had just dropped a song like a couple weeks ago called I'm Floyd. That right there, that shit, bro. That's all, like that shit, bro. Like real shit. Man, I'm in the future, I'm gonna keep trying to do shit like that, for real.
Absolutely. Hey, listen, to the viewers watching, better go listen to that song, because you gotta understand, you gotta tap in now. Anyway, when it comes to your artistic persona and the way that you put yourself into your music, do you ever feel a split between the person you present yourself as in real life and the artistic version of yourself?
Nah, not at all. Like maybe some of the shit I be saying, like fucking like some of the shit I be saying be like a little filler, like fucking niggas, bitches, shoot a nigga in the head, like type shit. I don't even say shit like that a lot because I don't like capping in my heart. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's honestly why I don't make a lot of music, because it be hard to not cap in your rap when there's so much of that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Like
even my friends and shit, you know what I'm talking about shooting niggas, popping perks and shit. Like, but like I know they don't do that shit. They know they don't do that shit. You know, feel what I'm saying? So it's like it's hard to like get out of that and just be like, oh fuck it, like oh shoot a nigga in his head. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like I really be trying to like a lot of times I really just be talking about my pain. I mean, recently, I've really been growing in like music for real. I just been talking about like my pain and the shit I've been going through, like just like mentally in my own head. You feel what I'm saying? And I like that niggas have been resonating, because another song I dropped called "What's the Point?" That shit almost got 10K already, and that shit makes me happy because like I was crying when I made that song, bro. Like I was so sad. Like I'm getting sad just thinking about like I feel tears behind my eyes right now, because like that song really means a lot to me. It's like it's almost like a theme song, like real shit. Like the first lines, what's the point in trying? I found peace and dying. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, cause I ain't gonna get into it, but like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit hard, you feel me?
It's beautiful. That's beautiful. What was the catalyst for you to start, like, really start taking your music serious?
So, I mean, damn. I don't know for real. Like, when I started and I was like really small, I didn't take music all that seriously because like it was just I don't know, I didn't really think it would really go anywhere, and just like I was really just doing that shit just to have fun, you know what I'm saying? Because I love music and it's fun to me. I love that shit. I don't know, like somewhere along the lines, I was just like I mean, since I started, I always wanted music to like be a career. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I could do something I love and make money off of it and live off of it, you know, like that's a dub right there. But like, motherfucking what was I saying? Yeah, like along the lines, I guess. When oh shit, yeah. When I had dropped this song on my 18th birthday, I was like, yo, I think I gotta actually do this shit for real. So I was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna keep working. And that wasn't always the case. Like I always try going crazy, and I always try working on myself. But like when I dropped that song, I was like, fuck, like I'm gonna really get into the game. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. So that's really awesome. Like, did you notice any changes in your demeanor? You know, like anything in your real life? Like, did it connect over to your music?
Shoot. Nah, not exactly. I mean, shit. I sort of developed like this I don't know what you would really call it, but I just feel cooler knowing that I make good ass music. You feel what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. It's like I feel like our part of the underground is special because like there's a whole part of the underground. I've talked about this in previous interviews where like people are still trying to make like mainstream sounding music, but they're underground for some reason. You know, like there's a lot of drill rappers, right? Some are like really good and they deserve to blow up, but there's a lot like just doing what the next man has already done, and that's like a huge part of the underground. And then there's like this internet part that's like separate from like the real world. It's not like tied to any geography. It's not like New York rap or DMV rap or some shit like that. It's like internet rap, and you see this on Spotify, right? Because they got their own playlist, like and shit like that. What do you see in the underground like in a year from now?
In a year from now?
Yeah.
Definitely some new poppin' shit that I probably will not be a part of. Real shit. Like I feel like once you in a certain part of the underground, it's not hard to get out. No, that's not. It is hard to get out. Not impossible, but it is really hard. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause especially if you've already built yourself in that part of the underground. You feel what I'm saying? Like all your supporters and shit. Like they if they some real supporters, they'll keep listening to you no matter what music you make. But more often than not, like hella niggas just not gonna fuck with your sound if you change that shit up like the whole 180. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like although I feel like in a year from now the underground probably gonna be like, to be honest, I don't know if it's gonna be some cool shit that's gonna pop up or some ass shit that's gonna pop up. Regardless, I'm gonna be making money and I'm gonna be making music, so shit.
Hell yeah, I like that mindset. I do. You've worked with a lot of artists. You know, you're a producer. What is it like networking with other people? You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. I really just be I be lacking when it comes to shit like that. Actually, like I don't be promoting my music. I don't be talking to niggas about music. I don't even be like, hey yo, I'm gonna produce this song for you. Like maybe Jugnino. I'll hit Jugnino up sometimes, or he'll hit me up sometimes, like beat, and I'm like, like fucking like I just be like, and you know I'm a YouTube producer, so niggas can just get my shit off YouTube. Like I don't really be talking to niggas about shit like music. Like like the artists that you see me work with, I'm actually like good friends with. You feel what I'm saying? Like shit. Like when it comes to music, I really try to put a lot of like my energy in that shit. So like I can't just make music on a whim. You feel what I'm saying? Like maybe beats. Like beats aren't that hard to just do, but like when it comes to like vocals and shit, Like I really gotta like tap in and shit. You feel what I'm saying? But motherfucking nah, yeah. I mean, shit. Like for I got like a group of friends that I zip all my beats, right, and I send it to them in like a media fire link. Them niggas in there is Universe, Remove Face, my nigga Raw, shit, my other niggas, M1, that's my nigga, bro. That's the nigga I was talking about earlier. The one that made that hexcore song that got me into like the underground and shit. Motherfucking Aura and Airy, that nigga, Rachel, just like yeah, like I just cause I trust them. I know they wouldn't leak my shit. You feel me? And I like. Actually, let me talk on this. Trust is so hard to like maintain in this scene, bro. Cause like you said, like niggas will snake you, bro. And like I can't lie, I be getting paranoid, hella, bro. But like fuck, like, and that makes me sad. That makes me sad and it makes me angry because why the fuck, like I just don't get niggas. You feel me?
I do. One of my worst fears is having that crossover into real life where like I'm not gonna be able to trust people with little shit because that's what happens. Like at first, this is how it works for me. In my experience, this is how shit go down. I'll see something little, bro. I'll see something little that is indicative of some snake shit. Like I'll see something and I'm like, oh, that's not that big of a deal. And if I call them out on it, I would look like the crazy person, like, bro, chill, it's not a big deal, right? But then later on they'll end up doing some shit, and I'll be like, bro, I knew I should have listened to myself. It always happens that way, and like it's like for the viewers watching, it's just like this, right? Say you got a girlfriend. In this case, your girlfriend is your music, right? And you always have this dude who's not flirting with your girl, but he's just always around bugging her, right? Like just like fucking, hey, you want me to get you a bacon, egg, and cheese? Or some shit like that. And it's like, bro, what do you mean by that? And it's not like flirting, but it's like, that's not normal. So but if you were to call him out, it'd be like, bro, you don't want me to do a good thing? It's like, that's the type of shit. And I'm afraid of like just being like a bad person because of my mistrust, my cynicism towards people. Do you get that?
Yeah, bro, 100%.
Oh man, I do be afraid as well. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But I feel you on that. What was it like to build your soundscape? Like, starting off, what did you sound like? And how did you get to sounding like you do now?
Bro, starting off, bro, I wanted to make like hyper pop and shit. Nah, actually, I wanted to make like hexcore and shit. And I was on FL Mobile on a little Chromebook. Because I didn't know how to like crack FL on a Chromebook. Because apparently you can. I've been trying to do that shit like hella, but like it never worked out for me, I guess. But I was on FL Mobile on that shit, and bro, the bit crusher on FL Mobile is amazing. It's so easy to use. You gotta get that little sweet spot, and it's kind of hard since there's not really much telling you. It's just like it's like a bar and a dots, and they don't really give you like a number value. They give you a number value, but like it's also really specific, and they don't put it into decimals for you, so you can't get that like that exact like mix level. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I was just like making hexcore, crushing songs, speeding them up and shit on like plug-in beats or motherfucking plug beats. Fuck dark plug, nigga, that shit was so hard. I miss that era because niggas not making dark plug no more. And that shit kind of made me sad because I love that shit. I love dark plug. That shit was cool. Yeah, I was just making shit on dark plug beats and shit like that. I don't know. I was really just like you said, I was really trying to be them niggas that was just making music to be cool. You feel what I'm saying? And at that point, it was working. And I was like, damn, nigga, like, I'm that nigga. I wasn't that nigga, but at that time I was like, I'm that nigga. But like after a bit, I was fucking I was like, you know what, fuck it, like I want to do my own shit. I want to try some shit that nobody ever done before. So I was like, yo, like I'm a fuck with this, I'm gonna fuck with that type shit. I'm a mix these drums a different way type shit. I'm gonna fucking do this shit, do that shit. And it's just been growing like since then. I'm in a whole different wave right now though, but like niggas don't really know. Like maybe from my YouTube beats niggas could tell a little bit, but I haven't released a lot of songs. Like I swear to God, like literally like just recently, bro. Like I'm on a whole different wave, and I can't wait start releasing some more music, cause niggas gonna see, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about the underground, and this I believe what you were saying earlier. You were like, in 1 year the underground gonna have some whole new shit, and I believe that as well. There's a lot of like fusion, bringing in aspects from other types of music, and like adding that to what is already present, right? And like with Darkplugg, I really love Darkplugg, and I didn't feel like it got a chance to grow enough, because when Plug and B like blew up too much, it kind of overshadowed it, right? And then people just stopped, like, because there was this period where JVC 0333, like, they were the kings of that shit, in my opinion. Right. They were really good, and like they had it down packed, and they were able to reiterate and add nuance to the Darkplugg shit, and everybody else was just following behind in their footsteps. And Smokestack still make Darkplugg.
Oh yeah.
But you know, that's low key one of the things I'm worried about, is TikTok really drives what people make, because like you said, people like try and get off on just looking cool, and that's it, and not really focusing on like what appeals to their own ear. And to me, that's the shit that pops. Like, if you just flood the algorithm enough times, like you'll keep going, bro. Because at first, like, when people made shit, say it's 2018, right? And when people made shit that sounded like sizzle, like, people were not giving it a chance back then. It really wasn't until 2020 that like people started dick riding, in my opinion.
I didn't even know what that shit was back then, bro. 2018, I think I was just listening to, like, 2018, I was listening to mainstream shit, nigga. I was listening to Youngboy and Migos and shit.
Let's see. All right. What else do I got? So earlier, you know, you talk about building your aesthetic. You on some whole new shit, a whole new wave. Is there anything in the world in current times that affects your worldview and what you put into your music?
Shit, bro. Like, shit, we're talking the world, like, and I'm holding off on saying certain shit because I don't want to sound edgy or some shit, but like, that's literally how I feel. Like, that's such a strong word, but I really hate, I hate niggas, bro. Like, I hate a lot of shit that goes on in the world, and I'm not trying to like spread negativity or nothing like that, but it's the fact that there is so much negativity in the world, and I hate that shit, bro. And that shit makes me so angry, bro. Like, sometimes, bro, like, I'll just like that ass, I'll be in bed or some shit, and I'll just be thinking about like just the state of the world we in, and like how often there are just people doing bad shit all the time, and just like I'm not gonna say evil niggas, but just like you know, just like fucked up niggas and shit, and like niggas with fucked up lives too, and like the cards they've been dealt, and like all these people in the world that have it rough as fuck, and that shit just makes me like, it pisses me off. And I hate money. I love money, but I hate money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, shit, bro. Like, shit. I hate a lot of shit in this world right now, and like, you know, the only thing a nigga can really do is pray it get better. But if I ever, when I'm up as fuck, nigga, and like millions of niggas just like fucking, just like paying attention to me type shit, like I'm really trying to like spread that like positive message, nigga, like on some little B shit, nigga, like bass, nigga, like real shit. I'm trying to spread love and positivity to these niggas, bro, and just try to like at least help like just some niggas, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Just like, if a nigga really going through some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope they can just like listen to my shit and feel good, or like, real shit though, like when I'm up, nigga, like fucking I ain't gonna be like the niggas that be like, no. That's not fair. Cause them niggas that do be up, it's not like they can read every last message they get. But I'ma really be the nigga to try and do that. Like, I'm gonna try and talk to every last one of my supporters, bro. Cause like, I really do love the human race, but it's so much wrong with it. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's just, look.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. With me, all my life, bro, I felt this way. This is edgy as fuck, and I don't even mean to sound like this, but I always felt like, I believe silence is a virtue, right? I love quietness, bro. I just love the serenity of silence. Is just awesome to me, right? And it's awesome because when people speak, bro, I swear to God, people just be saying shit, right? And it's not decisive. It's really just whatever the fuck. And you end up getting a lot of shit that don't even need to be spoken on. I used to have a friend, right? And we used to do this challenge called monk mode. And we would go the whole day without saying nothing, right? But we would try and read each other's minds, right? Because what's understood does not need to be explained. Like,
hard as fuck. I know some real shit.
Right. And to me, when I make my music, that's my way of speaking above people. I know that's fucked up, but like that's my way of like, if you want, if fuck, fine, you don't have to listen to what I have to say. But when you hear my music, you don't want to be hanging on to every word. You're gonna be feeling something, you know. And I definitely feel like you share that same sentiment in your music by the way you just convey and you know, like with the, like you said, with the whole negativity and Lil B. I feel like, bro, Lil B, him, Soulja Boy, like those two guys, but mainly Lil B, like they really like, I don't even know, but like the whole bass thing. Everybody, you notice that everybody using bass now, like on the fucking news and shit. I'm like, wow, they don't even know a real black man invented that shit. It makes me sad.
Oh god damn.
How do you feel like, you know, once you get big, once you get that mega platform, are you still going to, you know, keep on keeping on? You know, like how would you spread this positivity? If you had one way to let the world know something, what would you say? What would you do?
Bro, I would definitely I would just start getting like mad, like only like semi-political in my music type shit, you feel what I'm saying? Just like sending them little subliminal messages to niggas that listen to me, you feel what I'm saying? Especially them audio files, bro. Them niggas be listening to every last thing, bro. I'm gonna really like just put that shit in my music, you feel what I'm saying? Let niggas hear that shit.
Hell yeah. Absolutely, bro. So let's see. If you could speak to a younger version of yourself, what would you say?
Oh, that's a crazy question. I'd say the younger me. Shit. I wouldn't say a thing to that nigga, because I went through all the shit that I went through to get to where I am now, and if anything changed, like I wouldn't want anything to change, bro. Like all the mistakes I made, all the shit that happened in my past, like, you feel what I'm saying? That shit really made me who I was. So like, why would I ever change a thing? You feel what I'm saying? I love who I am now. I used to hate myself so terribly, bro. But like a nigga love himself now, like real shit. So fuck it, like yeah, I wanna say shit to my younger self. I would probably give that nigga like $20.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's inspirational right there. Like, I felt inspired. All right. Well, listen, now's the part of the interview where if you want to give any special shout outs, any disses, any whatever you want to talk about, now's the time to do so.
All right, for sure. Yo, shout out my nigga Rachel. Shout out my nigga Universe's Karma. Shout out my nigga Glow One. Shout out my nigga M1. Shout out my nigga Ross Ceylon, Eli Alubi, however the fuck you want to say his name, bro. I think his name on SoundCloud is Raw, R-A-H. Look that nigga up, that's my nigga. Shout out Oasis the Kappa, aka Socia. That nigga is Socia, S-O-S-I-A on SoundCloud. Bro, these my niggas, bro. Like, let them get up, bro, because I love these niggas, bro. Their sound is so unique, bro. Like, real shit. Like, they need to get up, bro. Like, that nigga Socia only has like 97, I think, some shit, 97 followers or some shit on SoundCloud. That shit is not deserved. That nigga needs like, bro. That nigga needs like, that nigga needs to be up. That nigga needs to have like, I don't even know. That nigga is so unique, bro. Like, real shit. Listen to that nigga shit, bro. That nigga is crazy. Shout out my nigga Deuce 2 times. Shout out my nigga Zio D&D. Shout out my nigga T2Y. Shout out my nigga Double O Scully. You don't even need the shout out, but shout out my nigga Double O Scully. Shout out Jim Caliber. Shout out motherfucking Envy. Shout out my nigga Envy. Shout out my nigga Yuri. Shout out Team GT. Shout out Blue Club Ocean. Shout out AV. Nigga, shout out Exile. Shout out my nigga Bloody Rain. Shout out, bro, just shout out the whole underground, bro. I love all you niggas. Some of you niggas kind of weird, but I love all you niggas.
That was amazing. Listen, it's been Saintly Silence the Soldi Man with the one and only Lacey. My God, listen, do not be that person who's stuck in 2016 listening to mainstream shit, Juice WRLD and all that. No, it's over. You time to tap in, time to get with my boy, all right? Listen, throw up the information, go follow. Link in the description. I'll pin this comment. You know what I'm saying? It's been Sandy Silence, the soldi man. And I'm all.
Damn. That shit was hard, nigga.